Hi guys, welcome to what is the first episode of Forza 7. Now I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing. It's actually my first look at the game altogether. But it does look like you start off by creating a character effectively. You get a choice of a male or a female. Well, I'm a man, so I'm picking a man obviously. So you pick up new gear apparently as you go throughout the game. This is what the guys just told me. Actually, you're seeing something weird here. Why is this? I don't know why this isn't the right size. Should be. I literally just tested this all out. It should be perfect. I don't know. Fucking teething errors. Teething problems. Still not quite right, is it? Nope. Okay. Just professional as usual. Anyway. There we are. Now, I don't know if the face cam's going to stay on. I don't know kind of the layout of the game because it's the first time I'm looking at it. But we'll have a look at these. So we'll start, if we go, can we go back? We can't go back apparently. So you get to pick a man or a woman. I've picked a man obviously because, well, like I said, I am a male. These are starting things, as the game tells us other things that can turn up. So we'll unlock things as we go along. Apparently there's a lot of loot boxes in this game. But you don't use, from what I've read, you don't use real life money to get loot boxes. You only get it, well, you obviously race, you get credits, and then you unlock loot boxes that way. So I don't know how it's going to work out. We're going to go ahead. I think the red one's the best looking one, so we're going to go ahead and take this red one.
Between starting
and
the campaign for the Forza Drivers Cup, jumping into multiplayer to race against drivers from all over the world, or exploring at your own pace.
I think we're just going to go ahead with the Forza Drivers Cup. I'm not going to be doing multiplayer, I doubt. I'm talking to us again.
Largest, most diverse sanctioned motorsport series. For decades, it's drawn the racing world's best. To win, it will take speed, versatility, and adaptability.
I mean, the graphics look good.
5 continents and the world's most legendary circuits, only a few will climb to the top, where racing immortality awaits the winner. But first, step into the shoes of past winners and learn what it takes to win driving's top prize.
Right, okay, so we've got to step up to the plate apparently, straight off.
The defining element of racing. Speed is more than the miracles of engineering and design. It is drivers who embrace the pursuit of going ever faster. Last season's Cup winner, Michael Mueller, is one of those drivers. Known for bringing record-breaking cars to the track, he turned heads at the Dubai Invitational when he drove a car no one knew existed.
Is that not cheating then? If you drive a car that's not available? I mean, to me it seems that way, you know. If you've got a car that no one knows about at all, it's a bit cheaty. Anyway, looks like we're getting straight into a race here. So, yeah, don't know how many laps we've got to do. It's not really what I wanted to look at. I want to explore the game a little bit. I haven't touched the game settings at all yet. I want to be able to turn the driving line off. Not completely. I'm going to need it for corners because, well, when it comes to driving games, I'm not the most experienced in the world. I also want to turn down the graphics settings. Can I do that in-game? Right, so I want to turn this resolution down to that because I feel that because my monitor's only 1920 by 1080, that's 4K. I can't handle 4K. I think that's what the issue was. I don't know if you've seen it. It's obviously a little bit janky in places. Need to exit the race to see some changes. Okay, that's fine by me. It'll carry on at this point. I could have turned the racing line off, couldn't I, there? But oh well, we've already paused it once. We'll come back to it in a bit. So obviously it's not going to change until after the race, apparently. Press Y to rewind. Okay. So apparently if you hit something, you can rewind the race. We've done exactly the same thing. Although I'd like to think that he hit us as opposed to the other way around. We went on the outside, the inside, sorry, of him. And, well, not being funny, he crashed into us, not the other way around. It's not my fault. I don't think you get penalised for it. I think you just do damage to your car and potentially lose money, I guess. Lose your credits. So again, he drove into us. No, I'm not having that. We're not going to rewind though. I'm assuming there's a limitation on the amount of rewinds you get because, well, it seems a bit cheaty otherwise. You know, I crashed into a wall, 50 cars have gone past me. I'll rewind it and redo it. Yeah, those fireworks aren't off-putting at all. Cheers, game. Actually, not that off-putting. Not off-putting at all. So, I don't know how far ahead we are. It doesn't look like we're tremendously ahead. I am using a controller here. I'm actually using an old Xbox 360 controller. I could, assumingly, theoretically, plug in a PlayStation 4 control pad and use that, but I don't know. It's an Xbox 360. It's an Xbox One game, but it's an Xbox One Play Anywhere game, Forza 7, which means you can download it, get a download code for PC, which is what I'm playing on. It is native 4K apparently, which is all well and good if you've got a 4K monitor. I don't. Or indeed a 4K TV. Again, I don't. Press the menu button to modify your assists. Well, I don't really want to modify it now. I'm kind of just doing what I need to do at this point. But yeah, I want to get this out of the way so we can have a look at the actual menu options and how the game works. Like, what happens if we win this? Do we get some credits? Do we open a loot box? Do we get a car? Do we start off with shit cars? That's where I want to do. I want to start off with a fucking beta car. Like, I want to start off with my real life car, a Rover 25, which is a beta car. And you know, soup it up, do it up, go ahead and race, get more money. You know, a bit like Gran Turismo is. Now, I was going to get the new Gran Turismo, but it's multiplayer only from what I've heard. It is literally multiplayer only. And on top of that, it's only 170 cars, which is fuck all. The old GT had 1,200. Anyway. What happened to the video size again?
Because they will not win
That's because I changed it.
Car, no matter how much speed they apply. At Mugello, Maria Rossi earned the series points lead, and eventually the Forza Drivers' Cup itself, by having the skill to drive something as unconventional as a racing truck to victory.
We're gonna race a truck now, are we? We're actually gonna race a truck now, are we? Apparently we are. Apparently we are gonna race a truck now. One thing I will say is a bit disappointing is that you don't get the option before the game starts to change your options. So I would have liked to have changed it from 4K down to 1920 by 1080, and the game's just crashed. Always good. Always good when the game crashes. Why did the game crash? Is it because we changed the graphic settings? I don't know. It's really frustrating. It's actually a little bit frustrating straight away. Several things I can sort of nitpick at with this game that have happened, you know. So, it's just changed the size here. Is it going to go full screen any minute now? So it starts off in windowed mode, and as you can see, it kind of messes up the recording. So if I press it in at the start now, it's still windowed mode. It's now gone full screen. Then it changes to full screen. Microsoft, fuck. Right. So, prize crates. What we
In these
got?
crates, you'll find driver gear, mods, and special vehicles to add to your collection.
So we've got 100,000 credits, apparently. Driver
Here's
gear.
a place to personalize what you wear when you hit the track. You'll unlock more driver gear.
What was
as
a favourite?
rewards.
I don't really care about driver gear. Cars. Now, buy a car. So these cars are free, apparently. Oh, because these are Hoonigan things. So when I downloaded this, I had like a Hoonigan thing turn up with it. I guess. What do we do?
We've got
Just
some
pick
new
one of these.
designs that you can use to personalize your car.
So you can personalise them a little bit. That'll be funny. I was about to say I'm not really a big fan, but I'll take that. Manufactured colours, normal colours, special colours. So you can see. Now I think I'm just gonna take the purple flames. Yeah. But I really, genuinely do not know what I'm doing at the minute. It's free though, so
Nice.
I guess we
Another
take
car in
that.
the collection.
I guess we go through and take all the free cars that we've got. It's pretty fucking slow, this game. I'm hoping the actual rest of the game's going to be decent. So we've got another free car here. Fucking quickie, Mart. So what are these designs? Are these created designs? Are these people designs? Yeah, so these designs are from creators. Okay. Cake or creator, cake or death. We'll take that, I guess. So these are designs that people, a user created. So like something that you or me could make and put into the game for these specific cars. Alright. I didn't think they would be free. I thought you would have to buy something like that. I think I had Forza free on the 360. Was Forza free? I had one of the Forza games on the 360, and it was pretty much the case, was that you could buy designs and sell designs. I kind of like that. I think I said I kind of like that as well. RWB. Not so keen on that one. I wonder if there's... the Coca-Cola one would be pretty cool. I wonder if there's a Flying Lizard one. There's got to be a Flying Lizard one, surely. If not, I'm going with that. Or the Cuphead one's pretty cool. If not, I'm going with that. Yeah, we're going to go with the Martini, I think. Which Martini, though? Got to be that Martini. Yeah, we'll take the Martini. Why the fuck not? Yeah, we'll take that one. Collector score, plus 25. I don't know what the collector score is. We'll have to have a look into that as well. But we need to get an actual race in at some point. I want to collect all these cars, though. I want to have a look at some of these designs people have made and what cars we've got. Your collector score is improving. Well, this seems a little bit game-breaking if that's the case, if it's ready. Aha! The Escort RS 1800. As an Essex boy. As an Essex boy. A Ford Escort. Oh, yeah. Essex boy Ford Escort. I can too, right? The Ford Escorts are kind of synonymous with... with Essex. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, I need one. It's just finding a nice one. I mean, we could just pick out colours and go from there, but I kind of want to... yeah, let's take that one. Oh dear, the Ford Escort for the Essex boy. In fact, I think my first race I want to be able to use this car. Every add-on car you purchase is free to buy in the game one time. You want to buy the car with its upgrades for free and get in the car, yeah? Sure. Yeah, sweet. Why not? Got a fucking Ford Escort. Yeah! That's game done. Sorry. That's the end of this series, and... Ford... Right, so we've got 3 more we can get. That's ridiculous. So we may as well just finish off the cars and get them all in. And then, I don't know, look at a race. We'll explore the menu a bit more, I should imagine. I want something. I mean, that would be pretty cool on something like this, I guess. Hoonigan. I have no idea what Hoonigan is. I feel like I should know what Hoonigan is, but I have no idea what Hoonigan is. Slipknot. I kind of... Ooh. Ooh. I mean, I like that. There's going to be people going, nah, you shouldn't get that one, you should get this one. Yeah! It's got to be that. It's got to be the US Air Force one. I'll tell you what, some of these creative designs are pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good. Yeah, I like that. So what they got going on to this particular Ford then? It's a Ford, isn't it? Yeah, Unicorn Mustang. I like that, the Eleanor one. What else can we potentially... Well, I mean, obviously we've not got the full range of creator liveries here, but it's interesting to see what is about. And obviously these are probably the more popular ones, I'm assuming anyway. Otherwise they wouldn't be there. It just says recommended designs. Kind of like that. I don't know. I mean, I like that. I think I like the feather one as well. I mean, that feather one's pretty cool. I'm going to go with this one here. I quite like the colours of it. I've also doubled up. So this here has got another pop filter inside it. Whether that will sound any good or not, I don't know. It looks like the microphone's picking up pretty well. It also looks like I'm picking up a little bit too much background noise here. So I don't know if I'm screaming over the top of it or having to shout or what. But yeah, so you'll have to let me know how it sounds. Hopefully it's a lot better, but I still need to mess around with the sound settings. It is something I need to do, something I should have done before I started recording, but now, I mean, best part of 18 minutes into this recording. Bit late now. I want to get it done. Should we take the... I want to take the taxi. I mean, I like some of these. Some of these are pretty fucking cool. I like that. I do like that. Let's take the taxi. Why not? Yeah, we'll take the taxi. We need to get into a race though. Really, I just want to look at everything. I feel like I need to look at everything, explore the menu, and then get into a race. Obviously, we spent a bit of time picking out these cars. I say picking out the cars, picking out deliveries. We were gifted these cars apparently. Work that one out. It seems to be a little bit. If we go to buy a car, right? Okay, so we can actually pick up shittier cars now. So we've got the older cars, and we can pick up a Volkswagen Touareg. I feel like a 71 Plymouth GTX would be a good shout. So these are the recommended ones, but then we've got the Abarth, Acura, Alfa Romeo. That's locked. That's not. How much is that? That's 45,000 credits. It tells me in the top right hand corner there. Spider, the Alpha Spider. Same year I was born, which coincidentally is my birthday on the day of recording. You've seen that in Motorsport Manager, I'm sure. Let's go for something. The Jaguar. Jaguar here. Why has that got a down on it? 87,000. What am I doing? 87,000, Class A. I like it. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. Was there an Aston Martin? Was Aston Martin here? How is Aston... Ah, I was going to say. I mean, we're not going to afford any Astons. I mean, that one's 300,000, 350, 230. That's the cheapest one. Have they got the DB11 in here? They have. They have. Look at that. That's just pure sex. DB11 is such a classy car. Oh, look at that. Got some older stuff. They got the DB5. Oh, I want the DB5. I want to drive around like James Bond. Can you get the version with the guns on it? Alright, so Bugatti. Let's have a look what Fords they've got. Obviously, we already picked up a couple of Fords. I want a little Ford Escort or something like that. We can get an F-150 Raptor. What's that one there? That's a Ranger T6 apparently. I'm assuming. Oh, we can go Essex boy proper with the white transit van. Ah, the white van man. Oh yes, now we're talking. Sierra Cosworth. Oh, now we're really talking. 47,000 credits. Again, very tempted. You've got some Mustangs, you know, American. Ooh. GT40. Super Deluxe station wagon. Why not? What else have we got? I'm wondering. So we've got Jaguar. I'm just thinking about British cars. Got McLaren, which I suppose is kind of British, kind of not. 1.5 million credits is affordable. It's an everyday run around, of course. We're not going to be able to in F1 cars. Love it. We're not going to be able to afford one of those anytime soon. They have got Noble. That's the other thing I was thinking about. 240,000 though. I think that may be a car I want to get. The M600 Noble. I think that's going to be one of the cars on my wish list. What else we got? We're using a Porsche at the minute in the Motorsport Manager series. How much is the starting? That's a G2 RS. So that's the car we done a little while ago before the game crashed. And it's a sexy motor, 315,000 credits. It's a very, very good looking car. Get an old 1989 Porsche 944. Ooh. Roller. Rolls-Royce Wraith. Why not? So I'm just looking at British cars. Vauxhall. Well, it's what we call Vauxhall, what everywhere else in the world calls Opel. I think this might be a good place to start. I know we've got the other cars that were gifted to us for free, but I would like to do the whole start at the bottom, work our way up. We've got a Corsa VXR, 2009 Corsa VXR, and Corsa VXR. So that's a 5.3, 4.4, 6.5, 4.3. So that's D-Class 359, 5.2, 4.4, 6.7, 4.2. That's 357, 359. So I'm assuming that the 2009 one is slightly better than the 216. More speed on that, but less acceleration. Handling's the same, braking's better on the new one. I mean, it's more or less the same, except this one's got slightly worse acceleration, slightly better speed, slightly better braking. Looks wise, more or less the same, aren't they? Obviously it's not the recommended. I mean, we could go back to the recommended, I guess. But I would like to pick up the Vauxhall Corsa if not. 77 Pacer. I've got no interest in that car. I mean, outside of recreating the Wayne's World car, I've got no interest in it. I think that's what he had in Wayne's World, isn't it? What Wayne and Garth had. The Murphmobile. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. The Plymouth is a maybe. No idea what that is. And I'm not interested in a Touareg. At all. I think we're going to go get the Vauxhall. We'll get the 2016 model. We've got some designs. Let's see what designs there are. I mean, we may just take a base colour and make our own design. Design options. Alright, so that's to search for a design. I mean, we could just go over colour. I mean, we may take one of these for now, if we find something, you know, okay. Doesn't really work, A Red Bull one, a Monster Energy one, Xbox on Xbox One. I haven't got an Xbox One. That's Monster. I mean, that's simplistic, and it doesn't look like it's been really messed around with. So I think that will do. 31,000 credits. Go free look. See, I like this. This free look thing's pretty cool. There's no sort of zoom, unfortunately. I mean, that's about as good as it gets. Can't, like, kick the tyres or anything, apparently. I'd like to kick the tyres. That's what you're meant to do, isn't it? When you buy a car. Kick them. Yeah, seems alright. Yeah. It looks good, though. It looks good. Wait. Where's the... what we call a number plate, or registration plate, or a license plate, whatever you want to call it. I want one. I want a personalised one. I want one that says K3GM4N. For obvious reasons. Let's buy that. Buy homologation parts. Car comes with the parts needed to homologate your car for competitive racing. I guess we say yes. So we had 100,000 credits, just spent 31,000 on this car. So this is our car. We've got paint and customise. Auction house isn't yet open. We go to tuning upgrades. Let's go have a look at tuning. Upgrade shop. Engine upgrades can improve your car's acceleration and speed. Okay. Air filter. See, this is what the sort of thing I like with these sort of games, sort of like when you upgrade stuff. Let's go with air filter first. Seems like it's probably going to be the cheapest option. That's your stock intake. So that goes from a Class C 500 to a 495. Our power goes down, apparently. So you get plus 5 horsepower. Upgrades brakes division restrictions. Okay. So power goes down 4 horsepower. I'm assuming that we can tune it. That works. But we'll give that a miss for now. And fuel system. Power plus 4. Right, so we go into the next class. I'm guessing that C and 500 is like the absolute upper limit for C class. Which makes me want to not do it yet. Makes me want to kind of stay here. 12 horsepower down. Yeah, I think we won't worry about that for now then. We'll just take what we've got. And we could tune it. The other thing I want to do is open up one prize crate. Mod crates basic, mod crates premier. I suppose we can go with this. Chance for legendary items, 5 mods guaranteed. We'll open one. 50,000 credits. Press Y to open. Right. Select. What do we get? Winner's circle. Winner's circle. Behind the wheel. What the fuck? Okay, I don't know what these are. Oh. Huh? Huh? What are they? Rewards. 20,000 credits. Your car collection is currently tier 1. Fuck it, let's get into a race. Let's get one race out of the way. The Forza Drivers' Cup, I guess. Which is what we've done. Skip that. Can we skip that?
Versatility means becoming a master of any vehicle.
It's going to crash again, isn't it?
Cup, drivers must be versatile because they will not win with just one car, no matter how much speed they apply. At Mugello, Maria Rossi earned the series points lead, and eventually the Forza Drivers' Cup itself.
I don't want to race the truck. I mean, I kind of do. I kind of want to race my new car more than anything. You know, the Corsa we just bought. And there's no way of skipping this. I'm pressing buttons here. Nothing. You can't skip this. I don't necessarily want to see this cutscene, especially as we've already seen it. You know? Right. Anyway, let's get into it then. I'm not too sure about this camera angle. I can't see fuck all. We'll stick with it though. Smash our way through. Fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you. This is how you drive a bus, by the way. You just go through the, you know, fuck off, out my way. Fuck you, fuck you. Piss off. Now, I need to figure out how to change camera angles in a bit. So I like this in-cab view, but I kind of feel like it's impeding in a big vehicle. Especially when I'm used to driving on the right-hand side of the vehicle. I mean, I live in the UK. We're used to being on the other side. This is just weird. It's wrong. It's wrong. I mean, obviously, us and 3 other countries in the world drive on the other side of the vehicle, on the other side of the road. So, but I mean, we're British. Of course, we do things right. Why do we have to be awkward in Britain sometimes? I don't know. It's the rest of the world that's wrong. So yeah, so we're driving this big old truck. I would like to... right, okay, so if I press this button... That's it, there we go, we can see the size of this vehicle now. And we can see people around us. Nearly crashed it in the process of doing it. But yeah, if you're using an Xbox 360 controller, just press select, and that works. Press down on the right analog stick. It gives you the rear look. Now, the reason I'm using the Xbox controller is because keyboard is awkward when it comes to racing games, as I found out in Formula 1. And also I don't have a racing wheel. I flat out refuse to buy a racing wheel for games I'm not... I mean, I'll play the fuck out of Forza, I'm sure I will. But I'm not massively into racing games. Which may disappoint some people coming to the channel after seeing me play Motorsport Manager, I assume. And probably this too. But I'm not massively into racing games. I'm not spending like 60 quid or whatever it is for a racing wheel. Plus I don't really have the space. So yeah, I'm using controller. A bit like you would, I suppose, if you're playing this on 360. 360? Xbox One, I'll get it right. Is it on 360? I don't think it is. I think it's on Xbox One only. I know that they still create games for PlayStation 3. I don't know if they do for Xbox 360 at all. But... So is this just a one lapper? Because this is it if it is. It is, yeah. There we go. Racing the truck is weird. Because I was expecting it to be a little bit heavier. No. No. Just the fuck you, fuck you, fuck you style works. Graphics are sexy.
Only the prepared will be able to cope with any change on the track. Cup legend Yukio Takagi is renowned for remaining focused, even during a downpour.
Is he?
To win the Forza Drivers' Cup, drivers must adapt, because speed and versatility are nothing when no 2 laps are the same.
So, I don't particularly want to do this. I want to just get into the game and race. But I don't think we're going to have enough time to do that. We're at nearly 34 minutes already. So maybe doing this Forza Cup bollocks at the start here, and then we'll see race 1, hopefully in the Corsa, in the next race. But I don't know what those card things are about. I couldn't see them. We need to find those card things. And I have no idea if Yukio Takagi, or whatever his name is world renowned. Not big into racing. I'm sure someone like Chris will probably tell me. He'll go, how have you not heard of him? I don't know. I think because, well, racing. If it's not porn, I mean, I'm only joking. If it's not rugby, I don't really know much about it. That's my main sport. Fuck off. The fuck you method of driving doesn't really work in a car like this. So I'm guessing is a Tourer. Is that? I want that Aston Martin. That's an Aston Martin. I want that. Don't give me this fucking Nissan. Give me that fucking Aston Martin. Look at that. Oh. I like my British cars. What can I say? I'm an Englishman. And Aston Martin. Let's face it. Aston Martin's just fucking classy. Not only are they sexy, they are sexy. They're classy as fuck too. You sort of like, if you got a sports car and you see someone with like a, I don't know, a Pagani Zonda, you're like, oh, it's a nice car. But the guy's a cunt, clearly. See someone with an Aston Martin, you're like, That's a nice car. The guy's got to be classy. Yeah. Clearly wears a tux everywhere he goes. That's how it depends, I suppose. If you've got a bright yellow Aston Martin, I would assume you're a cunt, probably. But, I mean, who has a bright yellow Aston Martin? It's got to be British Racing Green or nothing at all. Actually, you said, the DB11, I actually had a look the other day, not going to afford to buy one. It was just lustful thinking. The DB11 doesn't come in British Racing Green. There's 2 green options. One of them's emerald green. I think the other one was apple green. Which just no, give me British Racing Green. You know, it's a fucking DB11. I want it in British Racing Green. Why would you not let me have it in British Racing Green? Not that I can ever get one anyway. You know. I don't even know how much they are. Probably the best part of $250,000. So yeah, fuck that noise. Right, so we're going to have to do 2 laps, I'm assuming. Apparently no 2 laps are the same. Which is a little bit foreboding. I say it's not really foreboding. I don't mind doing 2 laps. We are a long way ahead of the rest of the pack. It's just obviously we're going to have to change driving style at some point, I should assume. As we can see, we get around this corner. The clouds have started to go. The rain has stopped. There is still water on the track. And I have to admit that the graphics here, especially these water reflections, I'm impressed. I'm really heavily impressed by it. Just wish the game was... Okay, we're only doing 1 lap. I'm less impressed by those particular parts of the graphics. Did you see how bitty? Like, it was like 8-bit graphics coming off the back of it, shooting the water off. Wasn't overly impressed by that. But water is one of those hardest things. I mean, it's always been one of the hard things. If you're a painter, or even just an artist of any sort, everyone knows doing water is one of the hardest fucking things to draw. And when it
takes to win. Speed, versatility, and adaptability. Now, it's up to you. Welcome to the Seeker Championship. Each series is based on more than 50 car divisions, featuring different types of vehicles. So, it's time to make a choice. Which series will you choose first?
Anyway, so as I was saying, when it comes to graphics and drawing, water is one of the hardest things to get right. So I'm not surprised they've done something like that when the rest of it's so amazing. It's just a little bit disappointing. A little bit more time on that would have been great. So, that's why I suggested getting that. We did get the modern hot hatch. Historic road racing. So we've got to win, what, 7 of these? Or do you have to unlock a line of these to go into that? What do you need to do? I don't really know. Open wheel legends. Rise of the supercar. And historic road racing. So we've got a Mustang anyway. We've got our hot hatch. I'm assuming we'll take this line here. But we are, best part of 40 minutes in. So we're going to come back to the Forza Drivers' Cup in the next episode. I want to know what these fucking cards were about. What's this message center? Day bouts, nothing. Gifts, messages, DLC. Driver gear. Forza favourites. So it's literally just the gear that we're wearing. Okay. So this is... Oh right, so this is a VIP thing. So you have to buy the DLC to get those. Hence why it says VIP on it. Yes, it's the VIP DLC. I'm not overly struck on any of them anyway. Forza favourites again. What's this one? Alright, okay, so we can just pick that one should we want to. VIP DLC. Seeker Championship. So okay, so these ones are when you unlock each championship. And Elite, I'm assuming, this is for the driver is broken away from the pack, a Dominator. So yeah, so you're gonna have to do certain things to achieve those. Tuxedo, business suit, blue tuxedo. I'm guessing orange. Yep, of course not. Why would it not be orange? You know, Dumb and Dumber references. Biker, not so keen on some of these. I mean, why would you? The dude, okay. You got the dude. Firefighter. I mean, why would you... Farmer. Fuck's sake. Some of these are fucking stupid. Like a chef. I mean, I'm smiling because these are fucking ridiculous, but I mean... why would you want anything like this? One, you're not going to see it, are you? And are you going to see it in your car when you're driving? Fucking golfer. And that's just in case someone shouts out 4 and you don't react quick enough, you know. You're not going to see it, so... What is the fucking point? This is just stupid. This is so stupid. Camouflage. Oh, I don't know. I mean, a lot of these are just recolours. I mean, like, where's this one? The High Flyer and Filler Up. More or less the same thing, aren't they? So, goggles, bow tie. Where's the High Flyer? Goggles, no bow tie. Okay, so it's slightly different, but I mean, it's basically the same thing, isn't it? Team colours, Team Forza Grey, Team Forza White, Yellow, Teal, yeah. Car-wise, so yeah, so you can pick any of these out. Yeah. But I mean, there's... No, I mean, I'm not being funny. I know we're not going to see it, but red, please. This is the only time you ever see it. These prize crates, I don't know. Where did we get... Where's the thing that we picked out? So we had some cards turn up. I'm sitting there like, oh, mods, here we go.
Hunt down the best mods to challenge your skills and earn more credits.
So...
Mods with prize crates and test them out before your race.
Right, okay. So... You put these on. We'll take one of each. So you get 50%... So, right, with these 3 equipped, we get 150% more credits. So if we were to get 1,000 credits, we'd actually get 2,500 credits. That's if we get first place. You've got to do 8 good passes, so I'm assuming that's passing or overtaking without hitting. Normal steering. Normal steering, I'm assuming, means just got to follow the line. I don't know. I mean, I'm tempted to just put that in there. So I'm fairly confident I can probably get 2 first places. Or a first place and unlock it twice. I don't know. Rivals? Spec challenge. Oh, right, okay. So we may do some of these in the next episode, but I mean, at the same time, I'm kind of up for the Forza Drivers' Cup. I'm a little bit disappointed that there's only, saying there's a lot more races per each bit. But I mean, we get 2,500 credits, is it? For achieving that? I don't know. We'll have a look at it in the next episode. But again, like I say, that's going to be the end of today's episode. If you have enjoyed today's episode, I do apologise about the fucking teething problems at the start. It's Forza. It's literally jumped straight into this, and that's the issue. If you have enjoyed today's episode, of course, though, please do give me a big thumbs up. Leave it in the comments if you've enjoyed it. Anything I should do in particular. If you've already played Forza, is there anything I should particularly look at doing? But yeah, I'll see you when I see you. Take care. See you soon. See you when I see you. Take care. See you soon. Fuck it. See you later. Bye.